Hey everyone, this is the memory camp in the Prius, loaded up, going canoeing, camping on the islands out here in Canaveral National Seashore. Got an eastern wind, which is good for me because it's going to be blowing me towards the island that I'm going to Orange Island with a friend. We've got hammock set up, we have some tents. The wind is about 15 miles an hour, which will die down once the sun goes down in a few hours. So we're gonna load up now. I'm gonna load up the canoe and kind of show you what we're working with. A lot of stuff is not typical. It's backpacking gear, but it's not typical setup situation. Got a lot of things in Tupperware, a lot of gear and just waterproof bags because we're loading up the canoe, and then we'll be canoeing maybe an hour, a couple miles to the island. So I'm gonna check back in with you with the load in. Okay, behind me is gonna be the launch. You can see the canoes. You rent the canoe for 25 bucks, and you can go down here. The water's pretty calm now. All right, and we are loaded up. You might think, what are you doing, moving out there? And the answer is yes. We have life preservers, cooler, bags, and again, this looks bigger than what it is, but a lot of this stuff is just wet bags with sleeping bags and more luxury since we're not hiking it out. We're literally canoe a lot of weight. We're heading way out there. You can see it. It's kind of distant lollipop palm trees. That's where we're headed, a couple miles away. We have the wind to our back, so we are in good shape. Alright, so I just locked up the car. A little last minute run, make sure everything's locked up and good to go. So we got a 2-man team on it. We are good to go. I really think we're gonna get there in 20 minutes by the way the wind and the tide's looking. So give you an idea of what we're looking at. Right over those trees is the ocean, the Atlantic, and the beach. And this is the inlet. And we're going out to these islands way out here. Alright, we're getting closer. You can see we've come to the point of this island here. Our campsite is dead ahead where those palm trees are. I've already seen a school of dolphins and raccoons swimming from island to island. See how shallow it is right here. Probably a foot of water in this low point. We got one last push and we will be there in record time. So we are approaching. We're right there. I'm not sure if you can see the sign, but right where those cluster of trees are is our Orange Island. When low tide hits, it's pretty much a beach, an oyster bed beach. And we are here. Boom. So to give you a little walk through, this is such a cool sight. These trees, fire pit, epic views. And this is really cool, this little path to these islands. I have all these little nooks so you can go back through here, and then you get all this craziness. So this is where the fresh water meets the salt water, so it's brackish. Look at that spot. I mean, you asked for a cooler spot. You couldn't even come up with it in your own dreams. So we are more or less set up, hanging our food. Hammock set up, 2 tents, chairs, and our little kitchen over here. We're actually going to go scour for some wood. So we're out here collecting firewood, just finding driftwood and whatnot along the shore. See my partner
high tide right now, so we're kind of treading through the water. We collected the stash, and now we're going to get the canoe to transport it all back. We got a pretty nice haul. Ooh, there's the dolphins. You can see them. You can actually see over here. We have visitors. Do a little walk through here. Sun's going down. We just ate, and get some of this last color and light to show you where we're camping. I don't know if it gets much better than that. This lagoon down here. I don't know if it can get much better than that. So this is our private island tour. That's an Indian shell mound. The Indians would pretty much discard all the shells from eating oysters and clams and whatnot. Damn, you can see how many little islands there are now. Yeah. What a crazy night. Fire going. That little speck of light is the moon, believe it or not.
Good morning. We are packing up and headed out. Good night last night. No rain. A little cloudy. Lots of stars before the moon came out. Saw some shooting stars, and that was cool. Overall, it was a successful journey on Orange Island. So as you can see, the canoe's getting packed up, and the wind is dead against us. So we're going to be fighting hard to get to the shoreline. Again, we're at Orange Island and Canaveral National Seashore. We're almost to shore. It's starting to rain a little bit. A little sun shower out here. And honestly, it wasn't as bad as we thought. The wind was pretty tame, actually, all things considered. Probably about 500 yards from shore. It's pretty epic. So we're gonna keep on keeping on. Hopefully this rain doesn't get any stronger. And pack out and head to the beach.